I'm Todd Grisham. The fighters are here, and they're about to get it on at the Lighthouse Theater. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Joe Calzaghe, 6 foot even, with a weight of 174 pounds. His reach is 73 inches. And the man... It's no wonder they call him the Pride of Wales. Joe Calzaghe, you are looking at an... Roy Jones.
Just bout.
A lot of trash talk. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Both men step back for just a moment. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. A lot of respect in the ring from both of these fighters as they meet again. Calzaghe calls Jones one of the best fighters he's ever met, even though he's already beaten him once.
Joe Calzaghe, you think of fighters unbeaten. You think of outstanding fighters. This guy can fight for fun. That's all he does. So now we're going to do it again. And Joe Calzaghe's got it all.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He missed with that jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That punch scores. Defense here at all. He misses with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round. There's the bell to start round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Nice counter shot with the right hand. Do you believe what we are seeing? Both men step back for just a moment. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night for the judges.
And he misses with the left uppercut. This slugger, as you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything. Your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved. On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Good left hand. Shot with the left. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That left counter was perfectly timed. He threw the hook, didn't land. Counter punch. And he just missed with that left jab. Beautiful counter punch. What a punch. Good counter right hand again. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard. There's the bell for round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's a counter shot. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight, it's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know that the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. He fails to score with that left hook.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That left hook misses. Just misses with that jab. He misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know that bell was... On to the 5th we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around? That counter shot lands. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Nice exchange here from both men. Left shot lands. Got out of the way of that right hook. Nice counter shot. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Right punch. Nice counter. Neither man really defending themselves. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity. There's the bell for round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round. Nope, that hook won't score. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fighters like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands. These two are the perfect dance partners. Hook misses. Heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Missed him with that uppercut. Counter-punching for both these athletes. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Good counter-punching for both these fighters. From this moment, there's the bell to start round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around? Lucky to have avoided that left uppercut. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Hook missed. And a counter left. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Hook punch scores. Hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? they can change their attitude, they can change their nervous system to a certain amount of punches per round, because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Only catching air with that hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Lands with the right counter. That bell could not have... And they're back at it again here in round 8. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around? No rest for the weary. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Neither man really defending themselves. Nice job landing that left counter punch. They call it the chin. Out the pride of Wales and some real... Joe Calzaghe just went down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
And we enter the ninth. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they won't shake your leg. They're a gnat's here away from getting stopped.
See how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round. Beautiful counter shot. Swing and a miss with that left hook. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. These punches coming from every angle. Nice punch. Swing and a miss with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Punch, counter punch. Well, there was no doubt about who... And here comes the 10th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots. It's all offense all the time. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed. Swinging. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They exchange punches. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs. This is the 11th. We've entered the championship round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back.
Pride of Wales in some real trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. He blocks the hook. Good left counter that lands. An upset of the year, perhaps right before... At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
And wait a minute, a left hand lands. Got caught. He just got... Is there any way back into this? There's the bell for round 12. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round? So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there, they want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Missing with the left hook. That left counterpunch will score. These two were made for each other. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. No doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Just missed with that hook. And shoot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.